The EU has been warned that it will have to meet Britain's high food standards to be allowed to sell in the UK after the end of transition. The warning from International Trade Secretary Liz Truss came as new concerns over EU standards have been highlighted by meat inspectors. They have warned that a decision by Brussels to downgrade inspections of pork could allow tuberculosis into the food chain. Speaking exclusively to the Sunday Express, Ms. Truss also agreed that critics of U.S. food standards trying to block a free trade deal with America are guilty of double standards by ignoring dubious practices in the EU. According to the European Working Community, why the EU to only have visual-only inspections? He said, inspectors stopped cutting lymph nodes in pigs' heads, which are known to contain abscesses and tuberculosis lesions. Under previous systems, the pig's head would have been rejected for food, but now the meat is minced to make sausages and meat pies, spreading the pus from the abscesses and TB material throughout these products. I don't think you can prove it's safe to feed people abscesses, pus and TB material. Hot from achieving a major success into ending the 23-year U.S. ban on British beef, Ms. Truss said, from now on now we are no longer a member of the EU, they have to conform with British standards to come into this country. That applies to countries in the EU, the US, Australia and Japan. Of course we have to continue to have high standards to expect those countries to accept our food as we have managed to persuade the Americans to accept British beef after 23 years. She mocked those who are demanding that certain U.S. foods are not included in a trade deal. What I find really odd is that there seem to be people campaigning against things that are already illegal here in Britain. It is illegal to sell chlorinated chicken, it is illegal to sell hormone-injected beef. She added, in general there is an issue with people trying to refight the referendum. One of her main priorities is to end the ban on British lamb to the US, the world's second biggest importer of the meat with just a 3% share worth £18 million. As someone who was previously the cabinet minister in charge of Britain's farming, she said, I'm still a passionate supporter of British food. I think we sell the best food in the world and we shouldn't be defensive about it because people around the world want to buy it. They like our high-end, best standards, they like the quality, they like the tradition.